Oh, perfect.
Here we are at Overland Expo East in Arrington, Virginia. And what we're gonna do today is take a walk around the show, show you some of the cool AEV rigs, and talk to some of our customers and industry partners who use them. Here we are with Chris. Chris is a customer of AEV, and he has this amazing Silverado HD ZR2 Bison with a four-wheel camper. And I'm dying to learn more about the truck. Chris, what did you have to do to this truck to get it like this?
So this truck is completely stock. All we did was show up and get the camper, bolted it down, and we were good to go. As it sits, this is on stock suspension, direct from Chevy.
Word on the street has it that this isn't your first Bison, nor is it your only Bison. So what's that about?
No, so I daily drive a 2020 Colorado ZR2 Bison diesel.
Nice. How long have you had that?
I've had that since it was new.
Awesome. And how are you loving this truck so far?
This truck is absolutely amazing. I do love my daily driver, however, this thing acts like this camper's not even there. It's a little big for small streets, but that's with most modern large trucks.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for taking the time, Chris. Good seeing you, and have fun.
Thank you.
Here we are in the Goose Gear booth, and I'm here with my friend John. Now, John has an amazing JK Wrangler with pretty much everything I think you can put on it, but the coolest part is it's loaded with AEV products. So I want to know from John, how did AEV help you in, meeting your goals here on this build?
I wanted products that were American made, reliable, and stuff that I knew was bulletproof and I could count on. There was a no-brainer. I went right straight to AEV. I looked at the specs for the JK350 package and bit by bit adding it. Started with the suspension. Once I got that done, bumpers were next. Followed it up with the wheels, and by the time I was done, essentially had a JK350.
Yeah, well, it looks amazing. So what's the next trip?
Honestly, right now, I don't know.
All right.
I haven't made plans for 2025 just yet.
That's fair.
I would like to get back to Alpine Loop. I got Engineer, got Ophir, didn't get Imogene.
Okay.
Got to go back and get Imogene.
All right,
So
sounds good. Well, thank you, John. I appreciate you taking the time.
thanks, Matt.
Good seeing you.
Yep.
All right, here we are at OK Four Wheel Drive's booth. I'm with Alex. OK Four Wheel Drive is probably one of our longest existing dealers. They've been with us since the beginning and still with us today. So really what I'm curious about is, Alex, your customers, what is it about the AEV brand that resonates the most with them?
Yeah, absolutely. When we talk about AEV with our customers, it's like a factory replacement part. Some brands, it's cutting, grinding, welding to make it do what AEV can do, and there's no intrusion of the vehicle. It's just plug in, play, and the confidence is there, especially when it comes to like the Jeep Wranglers and all that stuff. The wheels, the offsets are almost better because they fit under the vehicle rather than this like stout, shouldery look. Sure. So it's really, you're taking your vehicle, you're improving it and keeping the aesthetic that you bought, which is the reason you bought that vehicle in the first place.
Yeah, 100%. We are here with my good friend Jason and his 2022 Prospector XL. Now, I remember, it was a couple years ago at Overland Expo West, Jason took delivery of this, and you've been doing a lot of things with this since you got it. How has AEV helped you hit those goals for your adventures?
Well, within 48 hours of taking delivery with it, I was like rock crawling in some crazy trail. I didn't mean to be there, but I actually handled it beautifully and was pleasantly surprised, even though that's not really what I had planned. But in terms of like going on adventures, I mean, there's really not very many vehicles that are out there that are like turnkey quite like this. I've done the vehicle builds before. It's really nice if you want something turnkey and you want to get into something and you don't really have the bandwidth, time, or energy or desire to like figure out like, how am I going to run a larger tire? Which lift should I go with? What about bumpers? And then, you get a couple years down the road, the bumpers are rusting out or like different things. Like that's the other thing. And everything here was OE quality, right? It was like buying a brand new vehicle directly from the dealer. I didn't have to fuss with any of that stuff. It's a little more expensive, but you get what you pay for.
That's awesome. I mean, the truck looks amazing. I love the Project M camper.
It really complements it well. I like the boxy nature of the Project M on top of the Prospector XL. It's genuinely been like one of my favorite things. I have this like basically a monster truck. My kid calls it the monster truck. One of my kids, I have a bunch, but it's usable day to day. That's like the thing. Like I'm doing
Everything.
more than the speed limit on the highway, you know, like comfortably, right? And it's got adaptive cruise control. It's got all the creature comforts that you want. It drives well, it handles well, it cruises, I mean, like one hand down the road. Been a very usable, very practical vehicle for this type of use. You know what I mean? Practical is a weird word to use, but it has been.
Yeah.
You know? So.
Awesome. Thank you for the time, Jason. Hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, man.
We hope you like checking out all the amazing builds here at Overland Expo East. Be sure to comment and let us know which one was your favorite. And unfortunately, this is the last Overland Expo event for the season. And we'll see you again in March 2025 for the brand new Overland Expo Southern California.